Whoa.
It's got a lot of chocolate. It is everywhere.
It's everywhere. Welcome to Cadbury's World. We're here in Birmingham for our first ever visit to Cadbury's World, which is now on the Merlin annual pass.
It is.
Yay! And I'll tell you, when we went to book this, Cody, there were two slots. There was the day we were going to come when we didn't think we had Kurt, and then there was today at 2:40, and that's it. You want to book here, you need to get in early, but hopefully we can take you around and show you Cadbury's World. I can't wait for this. Look at this, look. Look at this. Oh, it's dangerous. It's the world's biggest Cadbury shop. Now, we don't know what to expect today, but obviously they are opening a new dark ride for spring, which we didn't know actually when we booked this. But it's time now. It's time to go in. Right, so we've bought a bag, Kurt.
Yeah.
What have we got?
That's Cody's little bag to go with the big bag.
Cody can hold that bag.
And I think we've got 9 chocolate bars. So I think we've got we've got a caramel twirl and whisper each.
Okay, well I'll be swapping a whisper for something. But we'll take that. Right, so we are at Cadbury's World. I don't know what to expect. Do you have any idea what to expect?
Not
I don't know how
just
this...
chocolate, which is good.
I don't know how this relates to chocolate. There it is.
Not particularly.
Okay.
But we roll.
From the daily journey of the
it's about
sun
how the
through the
Europeans
cycle of the
discovered
moon.
chocolate.
Ah, right, okay.
That makes sense.
So it's going to be a story.
Yeah.
Right.
You need to read it.
I like a good story. So the Palace of Montezuma. Now, funnily enough, Kurt, because obviously in Chichester, close to where we are, there is a Montezuma chocolate, which makes sense if that's where the Palace of the Chocolate come from.
That is pouring perfectly. Really satisfying.
It is, isn't it?
That's really
It is pouring absolutely perfectly.
Like, it's really satisfying.
Right, I want to get to a screen where I can read something. It doesn't...
After killing the Aztec Emperor Moctezuma and defeating the Aztec people, I returned to Spain in 1520.
Yeah, it's a lovely touch, that, isn't it?
With cocoa beans and chocolate drink.
So the dwell time in this area is up to 7 minutes. Whoa. It's very old-fashioned. So J. Cadbury Tea, we'll assume that this is the first shop.
Good afternoon, welcome to Wall Street. You're in here for a few moments. Then you're going through the screen doors.
Welcome to Wall Street. Fully costumed Chinese man to help serve the shop. Oh yeah.
Right, so we've just come out of the Jewel Cinema there. The first one was a history of the product, which I have to say was really, really interesting, to be honest with you. Kurt's going to go on this. So yeah, it was really, really interesting, sort of how it's founded, how he come about and everything. And the second one is how the manufacturing process happens. And it's like a 4D cinema, but no glasses. It's not like a 3D screen, but there's like effects. So there's a random puff of smoke. There's some heat.
It's a very shaky seat.
There's a roller on the ceiling, and there's some shaky seats.
Well, they didn't even shake, did they? They just swayed.
I see what it's trying to achieve. I don't see why, to be honest with you, because actually it's quite an interesting video and quite an interesting process to actually take in on how Cadbury's get their chocolate and where it goes from and how it's pressed and how the cocoa butter's gone. That actually ruined it a bit for me, to be honest. A little bit. But one thing I will say is that had audio description at the bottom, subtitles, and this has got audio. It's got description as well. It's incredibly
Sign language.
Sign
everywhere.
language, yeah, absolutely incredible. Massive, massive thumbs up for that. It does smell nice, you know.
Oh, it does. It smells
So yeah, that's the 2D cinema bits. We couldn't show you anything in there, but that's what it's about, and it's actually really interesting as well to see the beginning and sort of the end. Yeah, loved it. Right, on to the next part of the tour. Yeah. So yeah, we got some old timely All timely pictures. You can see all the new ones. I mean, how good does that look?
Apart from the marshmallows.
What's wrong with the
Marshmallows are horrible.
Well, at least you won't be stealing my marshmallows at home.
Alright, I won't.
Right, queue time is approximately 20 minutes. Right, I think we've got something going on. Right,
That point.
something's happening.
Caramel bunny and of course, Mr. Cadbury parrot. Their entrance to the Time for your photo. It's time for your photo. Look at the birdhouse over there. Don't forget to smile and wave.
Okay, let's just pause for a second on what's just happened.
It was one of the strangest dark rides ever.
So I put some of the footage in there. You'll be able to check it out separately on the channel if you want to see it. But that is quite possibly one of the strangest experiences I've had. That just told me off for calling it Cadbury Land. It's Cadbury World, but I mean, if you had smell-o-vision now, Kurt.
Have you seen Bertie?
Yeah.
Have you seen Bertie?
God, the smell
It's quite rich, isn't it?
is so good.
That's 50 degrees. It's melting it.
Look at that chocolate. Tell me you wouldn't stick your head in there.
I would.
I don't doubt it for a second.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
Okay, so little handmade chocolates. Whoa, look at that. This little thing here melts it all for us. If you were doing this at home, the best way is please don't put your chocolate in the microwave because it burns it. Just put it in a nice bowl over a hot water and just let it melt gently. Okay? Put it in the microwave. Microwave's heat from the inside out and it's not great. So cooling down your chocolate. Chocolate tempering, lifting and scraping, lifting and scraping, lifting and scraping, cooling it down, making sure all of the cocoa butter crystals are lovely and balanced, and that will give you lovely, shiny, snappy chocolate. One more. This job was mainly done by the ladies, I don't know why. And they did work quite hard, but they were very, very, very skilled at what they did. They made some absolutely delicious things. Now, you can't eat our chocolate, but when you go around the corner, you will get some chocolate. And you'll also see the ladies probably making some lollipops or something else. So, once my chocolate's tempered, I can then go on to pop it into my mould like so. Here we are.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Now we use quite plain moulds, obviously for ease of use and cleaning purposes. If you have a look, you can see a couple of them, and they were really pretty. The trouble is they were really heavy. Really nice. Okay. So a little tap. Tidy up your mould like so.
So that's really interesting. That's sort of the old-fashioned way of doing it, if you will. I can't imagine they're doing that now. Oh, I've got the smell.
Everything smells
Oh, look. So I'm guessing. Oh.
It's where you get your melted chocolate, and you'll get 2 toppings of the chocolate. You have dark chocolate, marshmallow, Oreo, fudge, and jelly babies. What would you like?
Dark chocolate Oreo.
Dark chocolate Oreo?
Yeah.
Give it a whirl. There you are.
Thank you.
Yourselves?
Can I have Oreo marshmallow?
Oreo marshmallow. There you are.
Can I have marshmallow and fudge, please?
Marshmallow fudge.
Oh, milk chocolate.
There you are, guys.
Thank you
Enjoy.
very much.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bad boy.
The dark chocolate's actually quite nice.
Yeah, this is Kurt. I hate dark chocolate. First opportunity. Can I have dark chocolate?
No, I don't like it, but in that it's fun. It's only a chocolate button. It's not like a big bar. I don't like dark chocolate in large amounts.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
I'm a fan of these cocoa bean characters.
I want an actual one. I just want to eat it in one.
Do you reckon they sell them? They've got to, haven't they?
Surely.
Got to have them in the shop. That was an amazing little tub of chocolate there. So you can do the chocolate spreading and kind of artwork. We're not going to do that, are we? We're going to head now, I think, to the 4D cinema. Right. We don't know where we are. I can't lie to you. We're not actually going to the cinema. We're at the advertisements. So this is how they used to advertise it. And Kurt said as well on the ride that he said the bunny was really like creepy, but the bunny was key advertising for Cadbury's. I remember that when I was younger. But look at these. I mean, to be fair, they don't look that appetising. But I mean, look at the size of them compared to now.
A bit chunky, aren't they?
Yeah, proper chunky. Even a little Rose's tin. Look, people moan now that they've gone down in size. Look what they used to be.
Yeah, but I bet that was full to the brim.
Yeah, but... You won't remember that. Now, this is the new attraction which will be opening in spring 2024. It will be one of our only trackless dark rides. It's not the only one, despite some people saying it is, because there is one at Fantasy Island. I believe there's one somewhere else as well. But it will certainly be the, dare I say, icing on the cake? I can't say that in a chocolate factory, can I? No, I can't. Should do. Now then, we've actually exited to the shop, so we do have to leave to go down to the 4D experience, which we will do. And you can buy the chuckle beans. I don't think that's too badly priced, to be honest. We can buy a shoe. I mean, it's basically an Easter egg, isn't it? Just round.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's a fair size.
It's dinner rather than a pudding.
It's a fair size. The old gorilla, remember that? No, don't remember that, do you? The flake area. Of course, Easter eggs, we are approaching Easter. Ooh, white one. White one. Oh god.
That makes it really cheap, to be fair. Look.
Right.
Makes them 10p a Freddo.
60 for only £9.
About 60 Freddos.
Oh yeah.
Not quite, but it's not far off.
I read it at 6.
Right, we're going to have a look around and see whether or not it's worth buying anything.
Oh my god.
Right, so we are down here in the 4D experience area, which also includes an African playground. I'm not overly sure why it's African. You think it's because of the beans?
Yeah.
I'd like to have seen a chocolate playground, and this is also home to the Bourneville experience. However, that is closed for refurbishment at the moment. There it is. So we can't go in there, but you can see that you do go around. You can see people at the top. So the Bourneville one is kind of separate on a ground floor level. But first, we're going to go and experience the 4D chocolate adventure. You ready for 4D experience?
4D chocolate.
Yeah, 4D chocolate. Here we go. Right, this is Cody's new favourite vehicle.
It's got more headroom than your car, though.
There's just no need, is there? There's just no need.
What?
No need. No need at all. Right, so Cody, you liked the 4D experience?
Yes.
Genuinely?
Genuinely, I liked
Right,
it.
you...
I thought it was alright.
So
It is weird.
I don't actually know what the story is. You are a person going into the chocolate, and it's got loads of old characters from the old adverts. You see the gorilla, you see the bunny as well for the Cadbury's caramel bunny, and you kind of go on their ship, and she's very calm, even though you're about to die. The seats move. There's no other aspect. Funny actually, because there's 4D cinema. I expect 4D cinema to have more than just glasses.
That was just 3D. Well, no, it's 4D because it moves.
Well, it clearly says 4D, and
4D
it moves.
it
But
moves.
I'd like to see some
There was a lot of
smoke
movement,
and some water and some air and some things like that as well, which isn't present. You know, I live through Time Voyagers. Anyone that knows Time Voyagers knows exactly what I'm saying. That is the worst 4D show I've ever seen.
Well, that one.
That was awful.
Whoa, that's brutal.
That was awful. The graphics are awful. You know, this is a fairly new experience. The graphics are dreadful, absolutely dreadful. The story is god awful. We could do 25 minutes for that. I'm sorry, we've had a great experience. I've had a great experience here today, but that is, and even the loading, you know, it's like, could you move down and fill the seats? Well, no one does, and then we have to wait for people to fill in. It's like, for God's sake. Everything about it, I'm afraid, was really frustrating. I'm really, really sorry. There's a cream egg cookbook. Cream egg cushion. Here's your massive selection. That's a small one.
3 for 5 or 10. 3.30.
That's a crunchy bits one. Oh God, right. Can't stay in here too long, Kurt, because, you know, I'm going to end up buying stuff. Yeah, quite frankly.
Right.
Like these guys. That wraps our day up here at Cadbury World, our very, very first visit. So if you're coming, it's about an hour tour at the moment. I imagine once the new rides open, the Bourneville experience is open, it will extend slightly. We have queued 25 minutes for the cinema, so yeah, we're going to allow a couple of hours to come here. Kurt is buying a box of Freddos. At the moment, the shop's actually, it's hit and miss on prices, but he wants a box of Freddos and you get discount as well with your Merlin annual pass. So what do we think? Cobb, what do you think?
Very good overall.
That was really good, wasn't it? It was a lovely tour, really, really insightful as well to Cadbury's, the world of chocolate, and you know how everything comes together.
So you get discount, but you don't get discount on top of the deal. So because that's already 15 down to 9 technically, you'd have got it off the 15, which would still be 12 quid.
Right,
So-
but 9 quid, it's all right.
But to be fair, you'd still get it off like the 130 like packet of minis
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Right,
20%.
what do you think of today? Good?
Yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah, I think it was really, really good.
Just took up a couple hours. As well.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, the only thing for me was the 4D cinema. I did think it was awful. I'm really, really sorry. I just thought it was awful. I thought the graphics were awful. I thought the story was awful. I thought everything about it was awful. I just expect a little bit more from particularly Merlin and you know some of the shows we have. But that's Cadbury's World. Have you been? It's on the Merlin annual pass now. If not, I think it's £24, £21 a ticket. Make sure you book in advance though, because it sells out really, really quick. If you've enjoyed this video, please, please, please drop it a like, means the world to us, and we will see you next time.